Can you start my vlog?
Hmm?
Can you start my vlog?
Can I start your vlog?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is January 1st, and we are here at the wonderful world of Cracker Barrel. About to go eat.
On my mother-in-law's dime because she invited us here. Happy 1st, everybody. Happy January the 2nd. That's what it is. And it's technically my last day before going back to work because I am supposed to go back to work tomorrow and then my husband the day after me. So we decided to end off our break with the bang, and probably in November maybe we bought tickets to see the Lakers versus the Hornets. My husband is a huge Lakers fan, always has been, because of Kobe Bryant. So we are going to go to Charlotte. We decided to stay overnight because, well, the issue becomes if we take a short trip and it's real quick and we can be home to our dog at a reasonable hour, then we'll do that. But if we feel like it's gonna be anxiety producing, or we'll be cutting it close to her being home for like 10 hours by herself, which once I did the math, that's about how long she would have been home by herself. We don't allow for her to be home for that long. So we're gonna board her, and for which case we're just going to spend the night in downtown Charlotte. We've never stayed in downtown Charlotte, so this should be fun. We're gonna be walking distance to Ink and Ivy, which is one of our favorite hangout spots, and also to the Spectrum Center. So it should be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. We're about to drop off Lady now and then head there. We'll meet up with one of my social media, what do I call them? My virtual coworkers turned friends. And then we're gonna head to the game. We'll eat and stuff with her. Then we'll head to the game. And then I guess probably back to Ink and Ivy or explore downtown and just, you know, kind of paint the town. So that is what is on the agenda for today. So we are kicking off the new year in a pretty exciting way, and also ending our break, our winter break from work, in a pretty exciting way. So I just changed out my battery. We should be good to go. My memory card is fairly clean. It always is, because I delete all my footage. I don't save anything. I cannot retrieve any content from more than 2 videos ago. They're just nowhere to be found. I do not keep footage, but I'm also like that in my personal life. I delete pictures in a minute, videos, doesn't matter to me. So we should be good to go is what I'm trying to say. So I will bring you guys along. My husband, I think, is going to vlog the day. Of course, this will be a part of my monthly vlog, so you really won't see this until the end of January or even the beginning of February. But let's go ahead and head to boarding. We just dropped off Lady and we're currently getting gas, but I just thought of something. I have been experimenting with short form content. So basically anything under like 2 minutes I consider to be short form, because otherwise I would just put it on my YouTube channel, which really most of my videos are at least like 6-7 plus minutes. Like, I don't think I ever put out a video that was shorter than like 7 minutes. But anyway, I've been experimenting. I've been posting on Reels, Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. And I just have to say that I'm not really noticing any real advantage to posting on Instagram Reels. I just am not getting in the algorithm, I guess. I don't know. I won't be bothered with it. I feel like content creation is a game, and I don't play it. Also, there's TikTok, which I've been experimenting with, and not impressed by posting over there. Basically, to me, if the content would perform on a different platform, perform better on a different platform, then it would make logical sense or numerical sense to do so. But if it's going to perform best on my YouTube channel, then I'm going to post on my YouTube channel. So all of that to say, I posted a YouTube Shorts. I posted this same reel or same piece of content across all the platforms. And with YouTube Shorts, I have gotten 50,000 views in about a week on the video, and I am up 204 subscribers. So I'm not saying I'm going to be posting a bunch of shorts, but what I am saying is that YouTube just continues to remain supreme for me, to reign supreme. So you can always find me on YouTube. Anyway, I just wanted to share that bit. Off to Charlotte. Oh, and here's this guy. Want to say hello? Yeah, you haven't been. You started my vlog yesterday, but you.
LA Lakers. Oh, you thought I was throwing gang signs?
No, I knew. It was just a lot going on. It was just hands flying all over the place, and it was just a little. I was trying to say. I mean, it kind of looked like 2 up, 2 down, VA. I mean, it was just a lot.
There's an L and an A.
Okay. Anyway, we're heading to Charlotte to see Bron, Westbrook,
Austin,
my dog, Pat Bev, my dog. Austin, so far, Austin, first of all, me talking sports is funny, but I've been watching more Lakers or basketball
We
than
watched all the games.
I try to stay up, and first of all, I need him to pick another team because LA plays LA time, and that's cutting into my sleep time, but I try to stay up and watch the games, and I've been getting into it, and so far, my favorite players are Austin Reeves, and who's my other guy?
Schroeder.
No! Well, I do like him. No, I don't like him that much anymore. The other guy.
Westbrook?
No. How is this my player and I don't even know the boy's name? Let me think. You know who I'm talking. Wenyen Gabriel. Wenyen Gabriel. Because I like the way they play. I like people who play with passion, but still understand that it's still a game. And they play with a lot of passion. They play like their livelihood is dependent on a seatbelt. They play like they are... the check that they get from it is going to pay their rent and mortgage and stuff. I like that. So those have been my favorites. So I'm excited to see them play. So I know like everybody on the team who plays, I would say, unless they just warm the bench and they haven't played this season, then I don't know them. So I'm excited.
Max Christie, a little young boy, becoming a little baby.
I think I know who you're talking about when he does get in, right? Okay. So basically I'm going to my first ever NBA game where I'll have as much of a clue as I'm ever going to have. We did see the Lakers before, back when I got girlfriend or fiance of the year before we were married. I don't know what stage we were in, but I got us decent resale tickets to see Kobe in his last season. I didn't know it was his last season, but that's his favorite player, so we got to see. So that was exciting. So now we're back. This is our second Lakers game?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we are going to probably start prioritizing going to more games, partially because I have a clue, so I want to be in the building. Like, I would even go by myself, that kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could...
that's a stretch.
No, I could cheer...
You would not go to a game.
You know how I feel about sports. I've always felt, why would I spend any amount of my time watching these random people play, and I don't know, like, nothing about them. I don't know. It just... But I feel like I have a connection with these people. Like, I feel like me and... what's his name?
Wenyen.
Me and Wenyen. I want to call him Wendell. Me and Wenyen, you know, are like here, you know? I don't know. I can't explain it, but I get where the sports people are coming from, is what I'm trying to say. I would go sit and watch Wenyen and Bron play in the absence of him, but, ooh, a Tesla. Oh, by the way, I have it in my head that I want a Tesla, but you need to know that I've had that in my head for years, and they were having an end of the year sale in 2022, and you got some free stuff, basically, incentives and whatnot, if you purchase one before December 31st. Well, I'm still in this vehicle, so I don't have one, but I have at least said, well, since we're going to Charlotte where there is a Tesla, I will try to test drive a Tesla. And I put in all 4 models of Tesla, and none of them are available to drive. However, in Decatur, Georgia, I think is where theirs is. I could go there and test drive it, but we're not going to Atlanta. But it does entice me for the next time that I'm there to potentially test drive a Tesla. But yeah, I did try to do that. Maybe I'll try again right now just for good measure, because we are going to be there early. We can't check into the hotel at 3. We're not meeting up with our friend until 4. There is nobody in the Chick-fil-A line. Let me cut this off. I just had to show y'all that. Anyway, we'll catch you guys in Charlotte. We are here. It's 2 p.m. Made it to Charlotte. We're going to the Aloft Hotel. Check in, and I guess I'll share with you guys what the room looks like.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city. I've met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every break. I wanna thank every entrance to every
tornado watch. So we had to do the, you know, shelter in place kind of thing. Tornado warning. A staff member death and internet issues all in the same day. Started with internet issues, then learning of a staff death and having to navigate that. I'm on you know, a member of the team that helps to navigate that. Then while trying to navigate that, we had to do, you know, what we needed to do for a tornado warning. I have a headache. My brain is mush. I have not an ounce of productivity left in me. So what I'm going to do is nothing. Oh, and of course we came home, our string lights have come down, and our patio furniture was disheveled because of the tornado. I just can't. So it's barely 4 o'clock and I'm about to shower and get in bed because today is not the day for me. Happy January the 4th. Hello, happy Thursday. Can y'all see me? I don't know how to work this. I still don't know nothing of this. What's happening? Okay. We are on our way to Statesboro, Georgia. We are going to watch Marshall University versus Georgia Southern University. I went to Marshall University. My husband went to Georgia University.
Hell Southern.
And we're apparently like in the same division or something now.
Conference.
Same conference, whatever. And our little cousin actually plays for Marshall University. It is like 5. I guess we left about 4:30 from home, right after we got home from work/school. And we'll get there in a little less than an hour probably. So we might grab something to eat, maybe some wings or something for dinner, and then go watch Herd basketball.
I step in this city of mine. Oh, you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ice Place while we'd roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoney, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
Okay, so apparently this planner was sent to me, but it was sent a different way. Long story short, I had to go to FedEx to retrieve it because FedEx doesn't deliver to P.O. boxes, and so I don't even really know why they even had possession of it if they don't. But anyway, I've already opened up the planner. She is beautiful. I just want to show it to you guys. I don't have a code, a coupon code, nothing. They just reached out and asked if I wanted to, you know, try out their planner, and I was like, sure, send me one. So this is what I have, and I think it's so cute. What's cool about it is that, I'll tell you my favorite parts. I like the size. It's small, probably slightly smaller than an A5. I wouldn't consider it to be a diary, but rather a planner, but you know, I just want to make that clear. If you're a planner girl like me, then you know that this isn't a diary, but rather a planner. But it does have a perpetual calendar. This is what we call it in the planner community. I know it's not really one technically, I don't think, but 2023, 2024, love the color of the pages, love the style, the size of it. I love everything about it, except the pages are pretty thin, which in the world of planning is a slight issue. So I'm a little concerned about what ink I could potentially use if there's already some shadowing with the ink that's already on the paper. You know, and that's like a lighter type of ink. It's not me pressing down real hard with a pen. So I'm a little concerned about bleed through, if I'm being honest. But the cool thing is it did start in December of 2022. It's dated. I do love that it started in December. All of the months are here together. And then you get to all the way to December of 2023. And then you have a notes page on the left. And then you have this December 2022 monthly goals, to-do list, important dates, and wish list. I do like that. And then you have another notes page, which is cool because you could put your budget there or something. I don't know if it's ever going to lay flat. That might potentially be an issue. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a planner that lays flat. So you'll have to, you know, probably break the spine or get in here and figure out something. But all of these are together, which I do love. That as well. And then you get to the actual weekly portion, which starts here. So it started in December. Actually it started in November, and then it goes all the way until December of 2023. So each spread, there's a full week, a full day for Monday through Friday, and then a split day or a split section. Come on, stop being weird. A split section for the weekend. Again, a little concerned about what ink I could use that won't bleed through. The thing is, I don't really want to try out the planner because if I don't like it and I have written it already, then that's going to be annoying. So I don't know if I'm going to use it and keep it on me just throughout the year or if I'm going to give it away. I definitely don't want it to go to waste. But let me show you what's in the back. I guess you can find out all of this information if you were to go and purchase the planner or look at the planner online. But we have important dates, the date and the occasion. Then we have some contacts. We have technically 4 pages for that. We have some notes pages. We have some dot grid. And then we have some regular grid, looks like. And then what's in the back? And then a pocket in the back, which I do love that as well. So just wanted to show you guys that this planner, it's really pretty. I really love it. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's really small. You probably can't really appreciate how small and cutesy this is, but it's honestly very small. I don't know the size of it, but this is the planner that Papier or Papier sent me, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I do have it here at work in case I do want to bust into it. For some reason, I'm still trying to decide. I don't want it to go to waste because they sent it to me. I actually like it and want to keep it, but it's a data planner, which means I kind of need to use it, but then I also kind of want to give it away, but then the issue also still becomes we're already well into January. So, I mean, it's kind of like not an ideal time to give away a planner, I think. I mean, I don't think it really matters in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, I definitely would have preferred to have it in my possession prior to the year being here, because then I may have used it. I don't know. Y'all know I'm a digital planning gal. I'm really into digital planning. I don't find a need currently for a paper planner. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I might just go find a random person here at work to give it to as well. I have no idea, but this is it, and she is very pretty. 3 things. I am using this planner, and I'll show you how I'm using it after I finish officially setting it up. But essentially, I'm basically using it as a notebook, just a dated notebook. Also, my Scentbird came in for January. Have I used the one from last month? No. Am I still using the one from the month before? Yes, but this is Everlasting. Smelled it. Smells pretty good. Let me show you what it looks like if you don't know what Scentbird is. It is a perfume subscription. So I pay $18 a month for a new, like, uppity bougie type of perfume. I think it's pretty cool because I'm trying them out, and eventually I'll have a collection, but I won't have this big, huge, expensive collection. Plus I can skip months and all of that. So I probably should do that soon because I'm behind. I do spray every day, but I still can't keep up. So they say it's a 30-day supply, but I guess you would have to spray multiple times throughout the day. I don't really know. I only do like 2 sprays and keep it moving, but I guess I need to do more, which I'm not going to do more, but I'm just saying I guess I would need to do more to actually get through it in 1 month. Not that I'm really trying to. So this has notes of rose essence, white jasmine, white orchid, sandalwood, and amber. So those are the notes for that perfume. 3rd thing, I actually recently purchased all of the supplies that I need to do my own nails. Hopefully this is successful. I'm going to do a whole video on it dedicated to it when I try it for the first time. So I have the supplies to remove this gel, because the fact of the matter is, even though I don't really want to do it, it would cost me way more to do this at the salon than to just pay for it myself. So I just bought the stuff that I need, which I think is going to be this. I think this is what I need to remove all of these nails. And then I have this kit here. That's the UV light. That's the polygel. And everything that I need for it. Soak off slip solution. It has a slip solution, but I actually bought another slip solution just in case. And then I have nail files and just basically everything that I need. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. I know these are clippers. So I'm going to, nail clippers. So I'm going to try to clip down these nails. Plus I'll need them eventually, I guess, if I get good at it. But clip off these so I can remove them. I think while I would like to do this today, because my nails look like this, I think I'm going to wait because if this doesn't go that well, if I were to try it tonight, then I'd have to go to work and be annoyed all day by what may come of this. So I'm just gonna wait until the weekend. Also, I bought some glitter and some cuticle oil. This sounds like the nails. Let's see. Nail art. 10-piece polygel. I don't know what this is. Oh, this might be the clips that I got, maybe. Anyway, this is everything that I got. This guy has jury duty next month, I think. So.
The day before Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah, the week of Valentine's Day.
But he's been dying to do
I have.
jury duty.
I've always wanted to
I
go
have
sit
zero
on this.
interest in stuff like that, but you like that kind of stuff. I don't really want to hear about crimes, and I'm too much of a softie to it. I hear about it.
I just want to hear the case and like how the whole process goes of a whole trial. You know, just the defense presenting their case and the prosecutor, and then me as part of the jury just deciding somebody's fate, whether they're guilty or not guilty.
I'd rather not.
What happens behind the scenes, behind those closed doors with the jury and all that. I feel like I'm gonna be that one person that says, you know what, I don't think he's guilty. I don't think he did
everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that is weird. I can't.
And then they have to like buy us pizza and everything because we're working late and all that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is that what you envision?
Yeah, that's what I see in TV shows.
Report back and let me know.
Whenever they work late, the courts buy them pizzas and stuff like that. I don't know.
Okay. I know a lot of people who are super duper into it. Me, no. I don't want to hear about anybody's murder, anybody's assault of any sort. My kids go through enough. I deal enough with what they got going on. It's enough for me. Enough drama for me for the year. Anyway, here is my stuff. What I do think I will do today, though, is I think I'm going to take this upstairs and at least set it up. Therefore, whenever it comes time, I don't have to bother with spending excess time unboxing everything and taking everything out of wrappers.
I've been summoned before, but it says call the Friday before the week of service.
Yes, to see if it's still on.
And mine is always canceled, so that's why I've never had jury duty. But I've been summoned before.
I think you're right. You did have it, and then I got it, or something. I remember that.
But it was canceled.
Want to tell us what you're doing?
No.
You don't?
No. So looks like I'm going back to school. I've decided to get my master's.
How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down, city of mine.
Greetings, happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, January the 14th, and I am headed to a birthday party. So one of my friends that lives here had a baby a year ago, almost a year ago, and so we're gonna celebrate his first birthday today. My husband and I were at the car dealership from 8:30 until, I kid you not, probably 1 o'clock. They were doing all of these diagnostics, multi-point inspections and whatnot on his car, on the Prius, which many of you who have been around, you know that the Prius was like one of the first things that we paid off whenever we started our financial freedom journey, and it's been paid off for 6 years, I think, and it's a 2011, so it's about 12 years old, and I think she's done. So they told us to replace it. It would be basically $5,000. And so that has us thinking, do we want to put $5,000 into this vehicle, which actually already has physical damage and all of that, or do we want to purchase a new one? Now, I am 100% a replace something until I can't replace it anymore kind of gal. However, I'm really reconsidering what we're weighing, which I'm weighing. My husband, let's just say, whenever things go wrong, he goes into crisis mode, and I go into, so he's more so like, how did this happen? I'm more, I don't even care how it happened or what went wrong or whatever. I mean, it's the battery is dead. The whole hybrid system battery is dead. That's, how it runs. I'm not concerned about why it's dead because it's been 11 years, which, hopefully it would have lasted longer than that, but who knows? I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm more so thinking about the remedy for the situation. And so, with that being said, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm kind of leaning towards getting a new vehicle. The used vehicle prices right now are absolutely out of this world. However, I was looking at like 2020, 2019, 2021 Toyota Corollas. We are definitely team Toyota. And so I was looking at Toyotas, Corollas. So one of two things. My husband can take this car that we bought 2 years ago, so barely even that, take this RAV4 and drive it, and I get a different vehicle, or the new vehicle that we get, or used vehicle, comes to me, or vice versa. So with that being said, it's kind of thinking about, you know, am I going to pick out some type of car, or should my husband pick out some type of car? It doesn't really matter to me. It's not going to matter. Again, if we bought a Corolla, it would be maybe a couple years older than this, so it really wouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things. You know, it's not like one or the other is going to be driving some newer vehicle. Of course, I would imagine that whatever we buy is probably not going to be as nice as this RAV4, but it doesn't matter. We just need to get from A to B. And occasionally we take road trips, and if we have two vehicles that are relatively new and not 10, 15 plus years old, like some of the vehicles we've had previously, then I don't really think that it would matter in the grand scheme of things whether or not, you know, that's a non-factor. So anyway, yeah, I think the Prius is done, which is so sad because I had that car. I bought it the year before we got married, after my previous car was totaled, and then we paid it off the year after we got married. Actually, about a year after we got married. In 2017, we paid off the car. So for which case, I guess it's been paid off for like, you know, a little over 5 years. Anyway, that's the research that I did. I don't really know what we kind of aren't really thinking about it. I was just kind of doing a quick search. What's funny is that there was a Toyota Corolla, like a 2000 and something version. I don't know. It was like 2007, and the dealership had it, you know, in stock, and it was like $6,000, maybe 6,000. Maybe close to 7,000, but it was definitely in the $6,000 range. And I was like, well, we could buy that and get us from A to B, literally. But it had like 200 and some thousand miles on it. You know, it's not like some super reliable vehicle that we would keep around forever. I mean, we'd keep it around until we couldn't, but that car actually was bought like 10 minutes after I mentioned it. So, trying to purchase, right, it's not the time to be purchasing a used vehicle. That's pretty much all that I can tell you. The prices are almost like buying a new vehicle. In fact, I think a new Corolla is $23,000, brand spanking new, and then an older one is like $18,000. I don't know why this is. I think there are different phenomenons that contribute to this, but I also feel like it's kind of a push to purchase new vehicles. I don't really understand it, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really know. But pretty much since the pandemic, used vehicle prices have been pricing. They've been they're serious. You can't just, it's not as easy to just go buy some random car that's relatively inexpensive. I say that because even when we were talking to our financial advisor, before we even knew that the car would need the repairs that it needs, he was saying, you know, a lot of people will go broke buying vehicles, and he was saying he doesn't buy a vehicle that's more than $12,000. And I'm thinking, well, we couldn't even find anything during our search. I'm sure he bought that pre-pandemic, but we couldn't even find anything that was close to $12,000 that didn't have 200 plus thousand miles on it. The fact of the matter is, sure, if it's a Toyota, we probably can get more, you know, probably get, I don't know, get 6, 7, 8 more years out of a vehicle that has 200,000 miles on it. But the fact of the matter is, you know, then we'd be back again in a few years probably buying another vehicle. All I have to say is dealing with vehicles is the absolute worst. Dealing with vehicle repairs, dealing with vehicles just in general and keeping them up and maintaining them, and then additionally buying vehicles. I feel like even if I bought a $12,000 vehicle, that's still a lot of money for a car. I'm down with the $7,000 vehicle. However, that would mean that we would have some super duper old crusty vehicle. So I don't know. I'm unsure. But I think we are leaning towards just getting like a Toyota Corolla. Again, I'll drive it. It's kind of like a sacrifice kind of thing. I don't really care. I'll drive it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what car we get. I don't care what it is. As long as it's reliable, I will drive it. So we will have to see if that's what we're going to do. By the time that you guys see this video, we probably will have made a decision. I think getting it replaced is absolutely out of the question, just because of everything that it has going on with it. So we can try to trade it in, see if we can get some money, to put towards the down payment. We can try to buy a car in cash. We don't have $20,000 in cash technically to put towards a car. Sure, we could pull all the money that we have basically and try to buy a vehicle, but I don't think that a vehicle is for emergencies, and we chronically do not save up for cars. I don't know why, but we do not save up for vehicles. And I'm not even going to focus on, or it doesn't even matter if this is the predicament that we're in. I guess that's how I view life. These are the cards that have been dealt. How do we either shuffle them, or how do we win the game? That's basically, how do we win the game of life? Although I feel like you can't win the game of life, but that is neither here nor there. So I don't know what we're going to do. Again, you will probably have an answer anyway by the time that this video goes live, but I really don't know. But I'm leaning towards maybe putting like half down on a used Corolla. If we do that, I think that our only choice is to maybe stop our additional investing for retirement for some time, however long it takes, to pay off the car. Or I don't know. I have no idea. There's so many options. So many options. Normally I don't come on here until I know what I'm talking about, but I just thought that I would throw out what we're initially thinking. I think my husband's too annoyed and frustrated to come up with any options. But again, I'm always at least 10 steps ahead of any crisis situation, 100%. So that's good given my line of work. And I would feel like probably I learned a lot of the skills within my line of work, but then also, when you're always 10 steps ahead, I don't know if that's super normal or not. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening. But my husband just went to a basketball game. I am about to go to a birthday party, like I told you. So I think I'm going to run in here, get some cash, go get him a card and his parents a card. I already got them a gift for, making it through 1 year of parenthood. And then I'm going to get him a gift. And I think I may get a gift card. So I think I need to get cash for that, because Dollar General isn't accepting credit cards and debit cards when purchasing. They're trying to shift to doing only accepting cash when purchasing gift cards. So that's what I'm up to. I will check in with you guys later. Hello, happy Friday. Today is the 20th, 2 days after my friend's birthday. I'm on this phone, so I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. Probably here. Anyway, we are going on her annual birthday trip. We take a trip for her birthday every year. That's just what she prefers to do. So that's what we do. And it's a good time to get together. So that is happening today. She chose Charlotte, North Carolina, which is right up everybody's alley, because it's actually smack dab in between everybody. It's actually drivable for everybody too. So that's exciting. But she's actually going to fly, because she doesn't feel like driving, and it's her birthday, and I guess she could do what she wants to do. So that's what we're going to do. I have a couple friends in Charlotte, so I have invited them to paint night that we're doing tonight, which is like a paint and sip situation. I haven't done one of those in forever. So they're going to come. They bought tickets, so we'll all meet up today for that. None of my two friends and the people, my friend group that's coming, I don't think have ever met. So anyway, that's something that is taking place today. So I'm going to work today, and then I will drive. Again, it's not that far, so I can leave kind of whenever. Even if I left after work, I would still get there at a reasonable hour, because it's not that far. Although I do kind of want to beat Charlotte traffic. I do know that to be tumultuous at times. So I'm going to try to be there before like 5. That would be preferable. So that's what's happening today. The Prius is officially done. She bit the dust yesterday, My husband called and said, I think we're out of time. And I already knew what he meant. When we took the car to the dealership a couple days ago, they were like, the indicator is on because it's telling you that the car is going to die. The hybrid battery will die soon. So it could be next week. It could be 6 months from now. We can't give you an estimate per se, but that's why this is on. So, you know, Priscilla the Prius and I, we had a good run. She is currently 11 years old. She does actually turn on. It's just like things are slowly starting to shut down with the Prius, with the hybrid battery. Things are just like a regular battery. It's basically running out of power and things are starting to shut down. And yesterday we couldn't shift it into gear. So that's kind of like the next phase, I guess, of it shutting down. But we had a good run. She has over 200,000 miles on it. Most Toyota Camrys will last 200 to 300,000. At 12 years old, again, I probably put all of the 200,000 miles on there. It did have some miles on it already whenever I purchased it, but it's over 200,000 miles right now. So, you know, we had a good run. I don't know what we'll do. We're still debating. We could get the car fixed. We could, I guess we have to do research on that. We could have Toyota fix it, or we could have our other mechanic fix it. We could get a newer used car. We can get a new car. We can continue to carpool. There are a lot of options. In fact, I'm going out of town. It broke down at the most inconvenient time. It broke down as I'm about to prepare to go out of town, but luckily I won't be gone long. So my husband will only need 2 rides, which is to be picked up from work today, which I could pick him up and take him home, but that would just be me not getting to Charlotte until much later than I would prefer. And so his mom's going to pick him up. They work really close to one another. And then she'll drop him off Monday morning, and then I'll pick him up after work because I'm going to work on Monday. So that's kind of what's happening. I did do my nails from afar. Onlookers would not be able to tell that these don't look that good. This is the last nail that I did. I feel like it looks the best. So if that gives you any indication of what my nails are looking like, the rest of them don't look too much better than that one. So that's just the best one that I have, which is the last one that I did. But I think this will work for the weekend. And then I also have to film some sponsored content when I get back. So I just wanted to have like some decent nails. My camera that I'm going to use is going to blur all the imperfections anyway, so I'm not worried about it. That is what is happening right now. I have my camera, but interestingly enough, I forgot my memory card, and I'm not going to buy one just for vlogging. So I'm just going to film some clips on this camera. I'm not one to do a lot of vlogging and being on the phone anyway when I'm around people, specifically people who I don't get to be around a lot. So that's not my vibe anyway, so I'm not going to be doing too much. But if I can get like, I don't know, 30 seconds of various activities throughout the weekend, then that's what I plan to do. So I probably won't see you guys until much later today, but I will check in with you guys whenever I get the chance. Quick room tour. We are on the 22nd floor at the Hilton Charlotte downtown, and our friend works for the Hilton and has for as long as we can remember. So whenever we travel together, we do get like fancy rooms, or we're on the executive level and the 22nd floor, which is the top floor. So this is the view. I am about to, I think, get dressed for the day, like for the night, sorry. And then I think I'm going to go to the executive lounge. It has some drinks and some hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. So this is what we're working with.
How I love this city of mine. It never gets me gone.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my
Hello, it is Wednesday, January 25th, so almost the end of the month. I, of course, got back from Charlotte, North Carolina on Monday, and we had so much fun. We did a bunch of things to include, we thoroughly enjoyed the executive lounge at the Hilton downtown Charlotte. That's where we stayed. So we got upgraded to the executive lounge because our friend works for Hilton. And so that was so fun. We spent a lot of time there. We went to a trap and paint at Superstars. That was okay. What else did we do? We went to Fahrenheit to eat. We went to a bunch of places. I can't even think of all the places where we went, but it was so fun. But of course, getting back on Monday, I was all sorts of disheveled. So I'm trying to find my groove. I had sponsored content when I got back, and that gets me out of my flow because I'm normally a 2-week upload, 2-week film. I normally film 2 videos per week, edit 2 videos per week, and upload 2 videos per week. But when I have sponsored content, depending on how much is due, that increases the workload. So that's why I know confidently that 2 videos per week is my sweet spot. I could potentially, like 1 or 2. 2 is max, is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, I've been trying to find my groove. The update on the Prius is that it did officially die like 2 days after I filmed that video with my husband and me readjusting our budget. The Prius died, and so we did go to test drive a new 2023 Toyota Camry, but they actually didn't honor the discount that my brother has because he works for a Toyota manufacturing plant. 2 of my 3 brothers, I think the other one still works there. Anyway, they didn't honor the discount, and so therefore there was no new Toyota to be purchased. Of course, the price of used Toyotas are not too far off from these new Toyotas because of the world that we've been living in. Right now is not the ideal time for a person to need a new car or anything, because anything related to a car, buying anything right now is more expensive. So we opted to get the car repaired, the Prius. So we had it towed yesterday. I did first of all double check many different dealerships and websites to make sure there was no recall on our vehicle for the battery, the hybrid battery, because there was one before, and they paid for it. They fixed it for us instead of us having to pay nearly $4,000. So I wanted to double check that. There is no recall. We did get a slightly lower quote at one of the other Toyotas, so we just went with that. So either way, it's going to cost us about $4,000 to repair this vehicle, but it saves us from going into debt, and it's just the better alternative, the more financially responsible alternative in this market, because again, the price of pretty much everything has gone up. So maybe in like 5 years, when the price of everything isn't so high, we may be able to upgrade the vehicle. I don't know. We'll have to see how long she lasts, but that's kind of the update. I am just here at work trying to get caught up. I just did a group counseling session, and we did this snowball fight group relationship building activity. It was so fun. We may do it again. The kids are like, can we do it again? So I may go back later and do it again, but I'm just going to type the notes from the sessions, because each session that I do, I have to type notes for it. So I'm going to sit here and type the notes, and then, I'll catch up with you guys at a later date, but I don't think there's really much happening today. I have been invited to participate in a number of podcasts and speaking engagements, and it's a little bit overwhelming, so I've been trying to navigate that. I do need to hop on a call later today about one particular event to see, how we can make that happen. But anyway, that's pretty much all that I've been up to, and I've just been chilling this week. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. So I bought some new nail items. I bought these full cover tips. So basically, I'm going to do the same process, or essentially do the same process that one would do if they were doing polygel, but I'm going to put the polygel inside of this full cover and then cure it. So therefore, this will be my actual nail. And then, and I bought this UV lamp because while I have enjoyed having the mini one, I think that this would go by so much quicker if I could just cure all of them at the same time. So I bought this one so I could put my whole hand in it. So the cool thing is it does have a 5-second cure setting. So I can cure for 5 seconds like for a flash cure, and then I can do 30 or 60 seconds for a full cure. Fun fact, well, happy Monday. It's Monday, January the 30th. So the day before I close out this vlog, and I just added a female student to my caseload. I just realized in the 13 months that I've worked this job, I've never gotten a referral for a female student who actually required services. I got a referral for one student, but I don't know why, because she did not require services. And I get that, you know, I feel like everybody in the world could benefit from some counseling services, but the fact of the matter is there are certain criteria that would qualify a kid for this type of service, because it's very particular. And so, you know, definitely that other girl did not qualify, but the one that I just met with today obviously did, or we wouldn't be meeting together. So I just realized she is the first female who I've added to my caseload since I've worked this job, since I started working this job 13 months ago. So that's really exciting because, you know, a little bit of diversity, if you will, between genders, I guess. My caseload is naturally 99.9% males. So I have 2 females who are seniors. They're about to graduate. One who's about to exit the program, I think, altogether. So she might be the only one that I have, you know, in the next few months, provided I'm still working the job. After the others graduate and the other one leaves the program, she might be the only female that I have on my caseload. So anyway, that's just something random that I thought about after I met with her. I was like, oh, you know, she's the first female that I've actually added to my caseload. And I do have 3 others. But like I mentioned, 2 are seniors, and they have those internalized behaviors. They struggle with anxiety, so they don't have those disruptive behaviors that you might see in some other students. And then the other one is exactly the same. Also, anxiety, and as a result of that, she does have some struggles, but they all pretty much do well in school. 2 of them have like straight A's, I think. So, you know, I'm not saying that they don't need to be on my caseload, but they're definitely anomalies, I guess you could say. So anyway, today, like I said, is the 30th. I am here at work. What else has happened? Did I share with you my new nail set? I don't think I did. These are my new nails that I did. This is polygel. So I think I'm going to keep doing the polygel. I should have shown you already everything that I got. And I also should have told you that I added a full-size UV lamp and then some full nail covers. But I haven't had any experience with the nail covers thus far. But everything else, I feel like is good. I'm sure there are polygel kits out there that are much better or higher quality. But, you know, until I'm finished with my current kit, I'm going to continue to use them, and I won't be upgrading into, you know, to a new set. So that's kind of it for today. Tomorrow, I'm actually ending the week with a fireside social media influencer chat type of panel with the Cut Life. And we're going to be doing that through Georgia State University, I think. Yeah. So I actually need to review the questions that she sent that might be asked so I can somewhat try to prepare for them. So I will let you guys know how that goes, I'm sure, and I'll probably be closing out this video shortly after that fireside chat tomorrow. So I will catch up with you guys later. Happy Tuesday. It is January the 31st, and I just went to Target, so I just wanted to show my Target. Why am I saying I went to Target? I just went to Dollar Tree, so I just wanted to share my Dollar Tree haul. I got these 2 little hangy things. I mean, I don't know. I guess you just call them hanging wall decor. And then I got this for $3. These were $1.25, obviously. And then these 2 were $1.25. And then I got some Tootsie Rolls. I actually went in for Tootsie Rolls. But since I thought these looked decent to be $1 and $3, yeah, that I might pick these up and add them to my Valentine's Day decor. Currently, I have 4 pieces of Valentine's Day decor. So I thought I might add these, and that could be a cute little thing. So I'm about to throw up this stuff somewhere, but I just wanted to show, you know, the last for the month of January and close out this vlog. My camera is saying that it can't recognize. My camera is saying that it can't. Your boy on tour. My camera, oh yeah, you guys. My friend just texted me that my boy was on tour. Lil Wayne just announced a 28 city tour today. I am trying my darndest to get my hands on some tickets, but it's proving to be quite difficult because it's a lot. Just know that I'm trying really hard. And I think this will make like my 12th or 13th Lil Wayne concert. And I'm trying to make it, but the struggle's real. Anywho, yeah, so Lil Wayne announced the tour today. That's exciting. My camera's acting like it cannot recognize my memory card, which is super annoying because if that's the case, I'm gonna lose all of this content, which is annoying. Or will I? Yeah, I think, will I? Yeah, I think I will. All of the content from my memory card, which includes the January vlog. So if you saw this, if you're seeing this, just know that I rigged it up some kind of way and I'm here. But I just wanted to come on here and close out the vlog. So I'm gonna start February's vlog tomorrow on February the 1st. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you're new and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.